Hey everybody, I wanted to take a moment to discuss the goal of discussion forums. Since we're not in the same room at the same time, it's important for us to be able to communicate with one another. And the last thing we want is to feel like this when we participate. So I wanted to share a few things to keep in mind. How long does it need to be? Well, if it doesn't mention in the discussion forum, this is what you should think about. How long do you need to make your point? It should be thoughtful and considerate, but also brief and to the point. More length doesn't necessarily mean better. However, examples from the text that we're discussing or from your life, if asked, are always welcomed. Let's take a moment to address originality. It's important to address the discussion prompt and be mindful of hitting the basics, but also don't be afraid to extend the topic of your response in other ways of thinking, knowing, and considering the topic. Also, adding useful information like website links or articles or videos when you feel it's appropriate is great. Just be sure to include any necessary citation. About peer response. Do you agree? Do you disagree? That's excellent. This is the place to do both. I encourage you to participate in both when appropriate. A few things to keep in mind. Posting simple agreement or disagreement is inadequate. You should support your contributions with observations, reflections and references, experiences, quotations, and so forth, and be specific to the needs of the question and overall discussion. Also, keep in mind that others are reading what you post. Respect is key when you disagree. Please do so respectfully, taking care to acknowledge the valid points of your peers. Also, please remember to keep the topic at hand and remember that others are entitled to their own perspectives on the issue. Disagreement done well can help us challenge our own assumptions and grow. Disagreement done poorly can shut down any possible way of encouraging a change in perspective, which should be the main goal of scholarly conversation. This bears repeating. Disagreement done poorly can shut down any possibility of encouraging a change in perspective, which should be the main goal of scholarly conversation. Another key goal is to build our conversation. When responding to your classmates, please build on their comments by asking questions, including further evidence, connecting thoughts to something else you've or we've read or seen, and are breaking down bigger ideas into smaller ones and discussing them. That's called synthesis and analysis. I wanted to talk a little bit about my role. Drawing on the tradition of Socratic dialogue, these discussions are designed to enhance interaction between you and your peers. As such, the most important voices in this discussion are yours, not mine. Though I'll jump in periodically to add my 2 cents, the driving force in the replies to one another is you. And finally, my goal is to create discussion forums that you are excited about. They are here to help you understand the course materials and meet the outcomes, as well as deepen your understanding, which happens best through collaboration. If you have some ideas that you would like to discuss in our forums, please let me know. I would really appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing what you all have to say. Thank you.